So if you followed the last tutorial, you would have a completed model of your phone holder. So what we're going to look at now is we're going to try some rendering. So we can go to Model, Render, and this brings up sort of the rendering engine. So I'm going to show you now how we can bring in some of the appearances that you might want to do for yours. So if we go to Appearance, and you might have a little dialog box on the side, so we can expand that so it stays open. So it's quite simply a matter of going to your library and going down to the materials that your product is made from. So if we go wood, we might have some finished or unfinished. And there are a variety of different types that we can use. If you've got this symbol on the side, that means that it will need to be downloaded. If you click on that, it'll take maybe sort of a couple of seconds to download that that material. And it's just a matter of clicking on it and dragging it onto your part that you've created. And you can have a bit of a play around with that in terms of finding out some iterations possibly, or to actually just show the materials that you've been working with. Some look better than others. So if I go to metals, if I go to aluminium, it might not have a polished aluminium there, but it'll certainly have here. Oh, here we go. We can drag that onto the surface. That's already in. So if I did a matte finish, I'll drag those on. So it's just a matter of seeing what it looks like when you drag it in. And I think I used walnut, which is at the bottom, which is a slightly darker one. Might need to download it. And then I can just drag that in. So there you go. That is the rendering, and then we can save it. And you can actually decide then. So it's going to, we go to render, we can actually decide what it's going to be for, and then we can save it in the appropriate area. So we're going to save it as a JPEG. Go for print. So it's a 4x6, that's fine. Okay, it will actually take a little while to do it, but you can have a play around with that, and you can actually, your render will end up being down the bottom here. If not, there are different ways that we can do it. We can just capture the image at a high resolution. So let's say we can save it as a JPEG or PNG. PNG will have a transparent background, and I think you can actually save it to your desktop, or you can just save it on the cloud. Here we go. Save to my computer, that's all fine. So again, there we have a rendering that we can begin to add into our portfolio. And you might want to get used to the fact that you can do numerous iterations, changes really quite swiftly. Okay, so that's the rendering. Enjoy.